Sorry, my tongue's really feeling it right now. But we were beat. Jay Howard, swear to God.
Hi, I'm Karen Sabo.
And I'm Ty Proctor, and you're watching Unbearably Hot, the show where we ask our guests burning questions
While we make our way through a flight of progressively hotter hot sauces.
Today's guest is Tamia Schiele, a talented speaker and organizer who's currently serving as Missouri State University's Student Body President.
Before we begin today, let's watch this short video and learn a little more about Ms. Schiele and her role here at Missouri State.
Hi, my name is Tamia Schiele. I'm this year's Student Body President. Today we're at the SGA end of year banquet. I'm giving a speech today, and this is the conclusion of my term. It's an annual event that we do with faculty, staff, administrators at the university, so we can kind of look back and reflect on what we did this year and look forward to what the new SGA next year is going to do. I grew up eating Takis and things like that, and so I can handle spicy food. But also, whenever I eat at an Indian restaurant, I have to get like the kind of like Greek yogurt sauce that you can put on the food. So I'm not sure if that tells you anything. My last thing that I'll be doing as Student Body President for this year, I'll be speaking at commencement, the 1 p.m. ceremony, which I'm excited about.
Tamia, it's a pleasure to have you with us today.
Yeah, I'm really glad to be here. Thank you guys for having me.
How's it going?
It's been good, yeah. A short morning, but yeah, just ate, studied a little bit, and I'm here.
Oh, super.
Are you a spice person?
Not really. My last experience with jalapenos wasn't too good, but yeah, I'm here. So
Okay, well, we'll test it out. Starting off with our first hot sauce from Be Still Homestead, it's the Fire Honey. Can we please bring that out?
thank you.
Yeah, so
Go ahead and help yourself and then pass it on down here.
yeah, this is one of my favorite sauces. I mean, it's kind of a sauce. It's kind of a condiment. I don't know. It's kind of in a weird area when it comes to that. But yeah, it's really good, really sweet, and then has that little nice burn at the end.
Yeah, just a little kick.
This on my finger.
On a chip or the bread or your finger or whatever you want. So, Tamia, what made you want to run for president?
Yeah, so I've been in student government since my freshman year, and during that time I was a commissioner, so I didn't really have to go to any like regular meetings or anything like that. And so I just felt like super out of the loop with student government, and so I wanted to make it so that like people who wanted to get involved could be like more involved, and so I've been doing a lot of work to make our commissioners feel more welcome this year.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, and what's your day-to-day life like being a student body president?
Yeah, so on average, I'd say like Mondays and Tuesdays are my busiest days. So I usually wake up at like 6 or 7 to get ready for the day. And then I'm in and out of meetings like all morning. And then on Tuesdays, I have class. And so I go to my 2 classes. And then in between, I'm like sending emails, taking meetings, like all of that kind of stuff. And then, yeah, I have to go home, do my homework. And I usually go to bed at midnight. And
So busy day.
Wow, you sound very disciplined.
Yeah.
Not really, but I try.
So to keep up this schedule, perhaps you drink some coffee?
Are you definitely?
Yeah?
I used to barista at Starbucks in high school, so I think I know a thing or two about coffee. Probably don't actually, but yeah.
Okay, super. So what are your favorite coffee places here in Springfield?
I really like Kingdom Coffee. They have 2 locations. They have like a downtown location and a Lone Pine location, which I really like.
Super. Should we try this?
Yes, you should.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Should I have more on?
You're good for now. You can have seconds if you want. Ty was really enthusiastic today.
Can we look at that real quick? Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
Ooh.
It's really good though.
That's nice.
That is my favorite one.
Kind of like cinnamony.
No.
No. So what'd you think of the honey?
I liked it.
Liked it?
Yeah, I feel like that's something I'd have at like a Khaw or something.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Yeah, I got way too much. I'm feeling the spice way more than usual.
Oh yeah, okay. I was gonna have to finish that. You know.
I'll finish it.
Yeah, we're doing clean plate club just with Ty.
Just
we're okay. We'll move on to our second salt. And it comes from Springfield Trading Company. It's called Fire Grilled Jalapeno. And it's really tasty.
Thank you.
It's a little bit more hot than the last one. I don't know. We'll have to read how hot it is, like the heat level.
This is sort of a moderately hot.
I'm guessing a 4?
Maybe.
If I'm wrong, I have to get extra. I gotta get extra.
Tamia, what brought you to Missouri State in the first place?
Yeah, so I was actually, I hate to say it, but I really wanted to go to Mizzou. Growing up, my mom and my sister and my aunt, they all went to Mizzou, and so I was really intrigued by it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Missouri State's way more affordable, and I have a brother who's a year older than me who also goes to Missouri State, so I had a single mom. She was going to put both of us through college like at the same time, so we both decided to go to Missouri State to help her out a little bit, and I'm really glad I did. Because it's nice having my brother like here. I used to not want to go to college with my brother because growing up we always were like a grade apart from each other, so we did everything together, for better or worse. So yeah.
What grade are you in?
I'm a senior this year.
Senior? Okay. So is he graduated?
He's actually getting his master's here, so we're still together.
Oh, wow.
Doing like everything together still, and he's also in student government actually. So
you hang out.
Yeah, it's funny because he's a year older than me. But since I'm president this year, he's our chief financial officer, and so I'm like in charge of him.
You're his boss.
Yes, yeah, which is just weird because he's my older brother. But yeah.
Oh, that's how it goes.
And what's he getting his master's in?
Accounting.
Really? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't even really know what that is. All right, let's try this next hot sauce. Yeah, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
Came in here on an empty stomach, so,
Well, you must know so much about how things work on campus. What do you think are some opportunities here at Missouri State that students should know more about? Amida?
I think being a SOAR leader, honestly, I've been a SOAR leader for 3 summers. Mm-hmm. And so it's just been something that's always really enjoyable. And then that way you get to know more about like all those things that are on campus. You have like a whole like training week. And then you also get to help like younger people like register for their classes and everything. It's just super interesting.
What does SOAR stand for?
Oh, my goodness. Student Orientation, Advisement, and Registration.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Do you have a single favorite event that happens on campus?
Maybe Fountain Day. I feel like that's a little bit cliche, or maybe even better, like the President's Breakfast. I feel like that's really fun. I didn't get to go like this year because I just was studying for like finals and everything. But yeah, the past few years I've gone, I've really liked it. I feel like something like catastrophic always happens, like with me and my friends. Like one time, me and my friends, we thought they were like had this like make your own burrito bowl station, but it was like make your own salsa, and so we scooped what we thought was like rice like into our bowl, but it was actually garlic. And so yeah, it was not good, and we were like smelling, and we were like, something's like not right. And then I reached down to tie my shoe, and then my shoelace broke, and so I had to leave with one shoe and like smelling like garlic. So I mean, it's something funny always happens, but yeah.
Hey, it's an eventful night. Karen always says that there's no such thing as too much garlic, but I think that's the limit.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
A scoop of it. That's a lot of garlic, actually. I admit it.
Yeah.
Our third sauce for today is also from Springfield Trading Company. It's called Spicy Pineapple. And don't let its fruity flavor fool you, because since it's our third sauce, it kind of packs a punch.
Okay.
Yeah. This one's pretty good. Isn't this one like have a lot of like, it's a little bit acidic at first, right?
It is. Yeah, sort of like when you eat too much pineapple and it makes you feel like you put your tongue in a cheese shredder. Yeah, it's got some fruit acid in it. It's real bright.
I heard I get that acid from like apples and stuff, but like I heard like that means that you're allergic to apples.
Oh, really?
I don't know. That's what I heard.
Very terrible.
I might be allergic.
So what was your presidential campaign like? Did you have certain strategies going into the campaign?
Yeah, so I worked alongside Colin Chastain, who's the student body vice president now, and Sam Wang, who's our chief of staff. Mm-hmm. And he served as our campaign manager. And so our strategy was just more so getting the word out about what elections are and like why it's important to even vote in them. Because I think even if there's only one candidate in the election, which has kind of been a trend over the past few years that we've been trying to like buck in SGA, but it's just really hard to get people to want to run for these positions. But yeah, just explaining like why it's so important. And I think it's important because you can start developing your civic skills like early, like in college.
Yeah.
And how did you decide on like a running mate?
So I wanted someone who was either a year younger than me or in the same grade level, just so we were kind of like on the same page, had like that experience in SGA. And I picked Colin because I thought that I still do think he's super self-motivated. So big pattern.
Go crazy. Yeah. Shall we?
Oh, yeah, of course. I completely forgot about this.
Cheers.
I know a little bit of water.
Yep. That's got to burn.
A little bit. The cafe, I got you.
So, what led you to push for Missouri State to join the National Student Government Association?
Yeah, so every year this like national organization, it's called ASGA, and they host this big like forum in different cities. So they have some in New York and DC and things like that. Sorry.
All right, that's okay.
That's all good.
It's got kind of a burn.
But it costs like a good bit of money to go. But once you're a member in that organization, the cost like goes down.
Oh, okay.
And so, yeah, I thought it would be good to join for that reason. And then also they just have a lot of resources. They'll have like other student government constitutions that you can look at or other just like information. And they have different workshops that they host and things like that. So I thought our student government can benefit from like knowing what other student governments are doing.
Sure.
Because I actually had a meeting with the student body president at Mizzou this past year. I think his end of term was like at the beginning of this month, but we had just a quick like Zoom meeting over the summer for like an hour, and he talked about this thing that all the SEC schools do, and it's called the SEC Exchange. And so they have like a big like, I don't know, convention almost with all the SEC student body organizations. And so I thought it'd be cool to join something similar. It was on our platform, and so we were really interested in doing it. So sorry, I should probably say what a platform is. It's basically like a log, like list of everything we hope to do if we're elected. And so on that platform, we put that we wanted to register with that organization. And so, yeah, that was cool. It pushed me even more to want to like take action on it when I heard about the SEC Exchange.
Yeah, sounds like a great way to connect with people in your position in other schools.
Yeah.
Yeah, but our fourth, let's bring out our fourth sauce. Today we have banana pino.
This is another fruity one. Thank you. And it's pretty good. It's also kind of spicy, around the same level as the last one. So what have you been listening to recently? Podcasts, music, Spotify?
It just depends, but I do listen to a lot of podcasts. But lately I've been listening to some audiobooks. I'm taking a literature for young adults class, and so I've been listening to the audiobooks for that. Like right now I'm listening to The Hunger Games, the first one.
Oh, great. Those are great books.
And I really like music. I listen to music like all the time. So even when I go to sleep, I'm always listening to music.
What kind?
I really like Zach Bryan, so really anything from Zach Bryan. But yeah.
Shall we?
Oh yeah, take the plunge. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Was that on the scale? Because I'm already. Oh, that was 7. Okay, yeah.
It's a 7. Well, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
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 Speaking of movies, I've heard that you have a lot of love for The Incredibles.
Yeah.
And so do you specifically second movie over the first? Which is your favorite and why?
I like the second movie better, but they're both really good. I saw the second Incredibles. It came out when I was in 8th grade, I think. I saw it like 3 times in one weekend with my friends because like that's all there really is to do in Raymore when you don't have a car. Our parents would like drop us off at the movie theater in the town like over. And yeah, we'd just hang out there, probably walk across the street to Buffalo Wild Wings and like hang out or something. So yeah.
Do we want to move on to our last sauce? Shall we? Let's move on. Okay, our last sauce. It's the hottest. I'm sorry. It comes from Professor J. Howard. It's the lemon drop. Don't let its name trick you. It is definitely the hardest sauce that we have here. So yeah, I don't want to scare you or anything though.
But it's nice that we say who made it, so you know who to blame if it hurts.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Can we bring it up, please?
Thank you.
I know it looks like it's real cheerful and harmless. It's all bright yellow, but yeah, it can really kind of pack a wallop.
I'm shaking a little.
Yeah, we gave it some build up.
Yeah.
What inspires you to do the work that you do? It sounds like it's a lot of work and you have really long days. Why do you do it?
Yeah, my family's just very hardworking ever since I can remember. My dad's like worked 3 jobs. He still works like overnights at the Ford plant, like in Kansas City. My mom's a single mom and she just does a lot for us and still like made sure me and my brother got to like all of our football practices and dance practices and cheer practices. And my sister, she's also a very hard worker, and my brother also a very hard worker. So I think just like realizing that if the people around me can work so hard, I can too.
Wow.
Yeah. And would you say that your mom is one of your biggest influences, Amber?
I would say so. My mom and my sister for sure. My brother's 1 year older than me, and then I have a sister who's 10 years older than me.
Oh, wow.
And so, yeah, she has been super influential in my life.
Yeah. Is there any other like influential people that you can think of in your life?
Mm-hmm. Really just like my mom and my sister and my brother. I think they're all great people to look up to.
That sounds like a great family.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's try lemon drop. We understand you had the chance of being the keynote speaker at the Lift Her Up Girls Movement last July. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, it's really slow. It builds up.
Yeah, so that's a nonprofit organization that I was a part of in high school, and it's specifically for students of color who live in suburban areas. And so there's a high school division, and then as I've been in the organization, there's become like a middle school division.
Did that just kick in? Yeah, it's a slow burn.
Yeah, for sure. And also an elementary school division. And so the organization's grown, and Jayden Walker, she's actually an alumni of Missouri State. And I got into contact with her in middle school, I think. And so I was in the program all throughout high school. And so we got to do a lot of cool events. And I danced in high school. And so I actually danced at Lift Her Up, the adult like women's version. And then I got to speak at Lift Her Up Girls. And so it was really cool. It's like younger girls, I would say 12 and under. So just kind of thinking about what I wanted to hear at that age. And I got to talk about things like why having like strong character and integrity matters and things like that. Like why it's important to be nice to the girls that are around you, even if no one's looking, because it really does matter.
That's great. I bet that felt really good being able to influence the younger generation.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of like influence on people, sorry, my tongue's really feeling it right now. But your VP, Jay Howard, swear to God, your VP recently announced his bid for president next year. Mm-hmm. Oh, in this year's student election. Sorry. I'm almost. No, it's okay. I can't. Okay. But so for your VP announcing his bid for the election this year, have you given him any advice?
No, actually, not really. Yeah, I think he's super competent on his own. But yeah, I think any advice I would give, we've kind of been walking through like everything that I've learned this year. He's also learned this year. So I don't think there's much I would have to tell them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So you're ready to possibly pass the mantle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the big thing is just like learning how to send the emails to campus, not sending it to the wrong people and accidentally.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all we have time for today. Ms. Schiele, President Schiele, thank you so much for joining us. It's been great to have you here and get to know you better and find out what you do.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure having you. Thank you everyone for watching. We'll catch you in the next episode. Stay saucy.